Torterra, stand by for battle!
Hi, my name's Professor Silver, and in today's class, we'll deep dive into the narrative history of Paul's Torterra. This video is brought to you by Albert. Albert is a free financial app that offers an awesome alternative to traditional banking. Unlike most banks, Albert doesn't require a minimum balance or push overdraft fees. Best of all, the app provides access to a team of geniuses who can analyze your financial situation. The geniuses are great at providing personalized recommendations for both budgeting and saving money. Beyond recommendations, you can also use Albert to get your paycheck deposits up to 2 days early. If you're ever in a bind, Albert will also advance you up to $250 from your next paycheck interest-free. Click the link in the description box or go to albert.com/Alex to download the Albert app today. That's albert.com/Alex. For a limited time, when you open a checking account and connect a qualifying direct deposit, you'll get $150. And now it's time for Torterra's history. Paul received Torterra as a Turtwig at the start of his Pokemon journey. Soon after their union, they went to Kanto, where they watched as Brandon swept Paul's brother Reggie. As told in a pyramiding rage, the battle inspired them to get strong and find their inner strength. In their pursuit of power, they beat countless Pokemon and earned many badges. They also competed in the regional leagues of Hoenn, Johto, and Kanto. Thanks to the experience they gained, Turtwig evolved into Torterra by the time they reached Sinnoh. Rather than debut with Paul in 2 degrees of separation, Torterra instead debuted in top-down training. Its arrival was notable as it coincided with Paul's disclosure that he had traveled the world just like Ash. During the episode, Torterra fought as Paul's last hope against Cynthia's Garchomp. It landed a devastating blow with Giga Drain, but Garchomp blocked Frenzy Plant and won with Brick Break. Despite the loss, Cynthia thought Torterra was a powerful Pokemon whose strength proved Paul's skill as a trainer. Later, in Glory Blaze, Torterra further established its power by aiding in Chimchar's training. Additionally, during the Heart Home City Tag Battle semifinals in Smells Like Team Spirit, it blasted Holly's Farfetch'd with Hyper Beam, tanked a Brick Break from Brock's Croagunk, and single-handedly won the round with Leaf Storm. Although Torterra held little regard for Staravia during the battle, it revealed itself as a caring individual in aiding the enemy after seeing Ash's recently evolved Grotles fall to Honchkrow. Feeling sympathy for Grotles' lack of mobility in its new form, Torterra found itself distracted while training. Paul told it to leave Grotles be, but it defied him and showed Grotles how to rely on defense rather than speed. To demonstrate, Torterra used its bulky exterior to weather a bevy of attacks from Gliscor, caught the bat-like Pokemon's tail when the moment was right, and scared him into submission with Frenzy Plant. Thanks to the lesson, Grotles became a more defensive brawler and started to regain his self-confidence. It didn't please Paul that Torterra aided his rival's Pokemon, but he didn't dare rebuke its actions. Coupled with the fact that he never once criticized Torterra, this suggests they held a unique bond, entirely unlike the drill sergeant and soldier relationship Paul shared with his Elekid and Chimchar. Despite Torterra's build-up as Paul's ace, it missed out on his battle with Brandon in a pyramiding rage. It wasn't used because Paul had assembled his party with the intention of battling Candace's ice types. Had Torterra been used, I have no doubt it would have given Regirock a major run for its pebbles. By defeating the legendary, Torterra would have proven itself a superior warrior to Ash's Sceptile. Instead of doing what Sceptile couldn't, it rocked Ash's team at Lake Acuity and pedaled to the metal and evolving strategies. Ash swapped Weasel as soon as the Battle of Rivals began, so its first opponent of the match was Gliscor. Paul purposely let Gliscor get an early lead because he wanted Ash to get overconfident. At the battle's start, Gliscor obscured Torterra's vision, evaded Giga Drain, and landed X-Scissor. Torterra retaliated with Frenzy Plant, but Gliscor dodged each and every vine that came its way. While Torterra recharged, Gliscor fired off Fire Fang, landed X-Scissor, and launched Steel Wing. Upon catching Steel Wing with Crunch, Torterra healed all of its injuries with Giga Drain. Gliscor escaped with Fire Fang, but was swapped for Staraptor as Ash thought him too tired to continue battling. Before Paul recalled Torterra as well, he had it use Stone Edge to both topple Brave Bird and deal heavy damage. Upon returning to the battlefield, the Grass Ground type blocked Chimchar's Flame Wheel with Stone Edge, and easily withstood Flamethrower thanks to the leftover remnants of Electabuzz's Light Screen. As a result, Ash exchanged Chimchar for Gliscor, hoping the flying Pokemon would beat Torterra once and for all. Without missing a beat, however, Torterra vanquished Gliscor and upended Ash's plan with Frenzy Plant. Following Paul's victory over Ash, he collected the rest of his Sinnoh badges and entered the Sinnoh League. The only time it appeared during the league was a brief cameo in battling Athon Relations. It despaired at the news of Paul's defeat, but perked up upon hearing that Paul would soon return for more battles. Because Paul headed to Sinnoh Point after the league so he could challenge Brandon to a rematch, it's likely that he picked up Torterra along the way so that his team would have the optimal chance at victory. Since we've yet to discover that battle's outcome, let's get to Torterra's battle record. Torterra won a total of 3 times, with wins against Holly's Farfetch'd, Brock's Croagunk, and Ash's Gliscor. Its one and only loss was to Cynthia's Garchomp. Move-wise, Torterra used Crunch, Frenzy Plant, Giga Drain, Hyper Beam, Leaf Storm, and Stone Edge. Torterra's existence adds majorly to Paul's lore, but I can't help but wish it had more screen time. Seeing it mentor Grotles, sweep the Sinnoh gyms, and dominate the Sinnoh League would have been an awesome way for the writers to show that it was essentially Paul's version of Charizard. With a little luck, Torterra will one day get the redemption it deserves whenever Paul returns to the series and next battles Ash. As much as I love Electivire, it's definitely Torterra's time to shine. On that note, class is adjourned. Big thanks to Albert and the channel's patrons for their support. If you'd like to watch class early and get other exclusive perks, sign up for Patreon using the link in the description. For other ways to offer your support, like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe, and hit the bell so you're never late to class. Until next time, catch you later.